guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a shop my stash kind of a video. I've seen Julia Adams do this and I really wanted to do this because I felt like there are a lot of products that I haven't been using in a long time, which I love, but I haven't used them in a long time for whatever reasons, because I've been using newer products and all of that, so I wanted to bring them out. Julia Adams usually films this in a vlog style where she pulls out all her drawers of makeup and shows you what she's picking, but I've not organized my makeup yet, so I cannot do that. But I did go back to all the boxes that I had my makeup in and I picked out whatever I haven't used in a while. The foundation that I've not used in a long time is the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. There are actually two concealers that I haven't used in a long time. One is the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer and the Benefit Bowing concealer. Pardon my hair because I had to tie it up because it's so hot here. It's so humid actually, which is usually not the case in Hyderabad, but today or the past 1 week it has been so humid. So I haven't used my Dior Backstage eye palette in a long time. Some of my really old lipsticks that I have, the MAC liquid lipstick and the Huda liquid lipsticks as well. In today's video I wanted to do a matte smoky eye look and along with a dewy glowy base, so let's just get started. So since I wanted to do a dewy base, I chose this foundation, which is a Luminous foundation. I've already prepped my face with, my usual sunscreen and moisturizer, but I'm going to be using this MAC Prep+Prime. This is called Natural Radiance and it is in the shade yellow, radiant yellow. I got this for free when I bought the MAC Studio Tech foundation. I actually tried it on the back of my hand. It gives me a very nice dewy glowy finish. Okay, I have this in the shade 430W, which is warm, but it feels a little too neutral on me, so I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer. I haven't used this in so long. I swatched a bunch of things behind my hand, so ignore that. This is what the concealer looks like. I'm going to be color correcting with this, just taking some with my concealer brush, just going over the pigmented areas, especially here. Now you can see I have some darkness on my forehead here. In the past couple of videos, the foundations that I used were pretty warm, which is why I did not do this. But I feel like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one is a little too neutral, which is why I'm doing this today. Okay, now we're all done with the color corrector. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation, just taking that's the foundation all done. I really like how it's looking. It's been so long since I used this foundation, I almost forgot how good it is. It gives me a really nice dewy finish. It is not full coverage, as you can see all of my imperfections still peeking through, but I really love how it is looking. Okay, so now let's move on to the concealer. I'm going to be using this Benefit Bowing Cakeless Concealer. It's a very high coverage concealer, which is why I don't like to use a lot. So I take some at the back of my hand and I'm going in with the same brush, and I'm just taking very little amount and using the same all over my under eyes. I'm doing both the sides at once because this formula is very drying, so you need to work with it really quick. I did not use a lot of product, I just used all of this. See, if you know what I mean, it's completely dry on my hand, so you need to really work it like really quick, which is why I took you know, the product on both sides at once, because I can't leave it on one side and then work on the other side. I'm not going to be contouring today because I don't have anything that I haven't used in a long time. The only contour product that I use is the Fenty Beauty Matchstix in Espresso. And powder, today I'm going to be using my CoverFX loose powder. I did use this in my last video, but then it's been a long time since I used it. So I'm just going to dab that in with this brush so that my concealer is set. You don't want to pull your powder because then you'll be pulling your concealer as well. Now I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera. My brows are all done. I'm just going to set my eyelids with this Fenty Beauty concealer. This is in the shade Suede. I don't use this as a concealer because it's too thick for me, so I'm just using this as an eyeshadow base. I think by now you must be used to my routine, so I just do my base makeup, like my foundation, concealer and powder, and then I do my eyes, and then I do the rest of the face. The reason I do this is because I'm dark skinned, a lot of blush doesn't stay on my face, and I want my blush to be the last thing that I put on my face so that it doesn't wear off, so that I don't have to keep touching up, so that when I put my blush and then do my eyes, by the time I'm done my blush is gone. So which is why I like to do my blush and bronzer towards the end. So now we're going to finish the eyes. I'm going to be doing a very matte eye look. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be using this Dior palette, but I'm also going to be using a very old product that I have. It is this one. This is the Huda Beauty matte and metal melted shadows. I really like this. This is what I swatched here. So I'm going to be doing a, you know, a suede nude look with black. So I'm going to be using this eye pencil from Sephora. This is a Sephora Crayon Gel Intense Gel Pencil. It is waterproof. So I'm going to take this on the corners of my eyes. It's actually in a brown shade. It's not black, but I'm going to be topping it off with a black eyeshadow. Let's see how that works. Shade. So I'm going to be taking this and I'm going to create a V here, like that. Now I'm taking a defining brush and just blending all of that out. I'm just going to drag that into my crease like that. Now I'm going to go into this eye palette from Dior, and I'm going in with this shade. I'm going to top all of that with that shade. I'm going to take the same brush and with this brown shade here and just blend out the edges of this one. I realize I need a fluffier brush to do that, so I'm going to be taking a clean brush and just blending that out. Now I'm going to deepen it again just to add more dimension. I pulled out my MAC eyeshadow palette. I felt like the transition shade was a little too warm, so I'm going to be going in with, you know, one of these cool tones, this one. I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush and just going to pick this up and just blend that. I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty matte and metal melted shadows. I'm so tempted to put this on my eyelids, but then I don't want to mess up the whole eye. So I'm just taking a cream shadow brush and just taking this on it, and in with this pencil brush and just going to take that ash gray that we had and just blending it in here. Just going in circular motions, but I'm also taking it above and bringing it in. Now I'm gonna set all of that cream shadow that we put with powder. Just gonna use this shade from MAC. It looks so warm on camera, but it's actually very, very cool tone. Just took very little bit just to set it. I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I haven't used this in a very, very long time. Okay, so that's my eyeliner all done. I really like how it's looking. I really wanted to do this inner corner thing, so I am going to be finishing that off with the lower lash line. I'm going to be using a kohl pencil plus eyeshadow. I'm using this Benefit Bad Girl Bang 24-hour eye pencil. I'm just going to take an angled brush and add some eyeshadow, some black eyeshadow to all the eyeliner parts so that everything looks like the same tone and same shade. I thought I would smoke out the lower lash line, but then I realized that it's going to look overpowering than the upper lash line. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend this wing a little bit more so it looks like it's coming from the lower lash line. Because if you can see, there is disconnect. So that, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I'm going to take this in a little deeper. You know, whenever you want to do this, you want to go straight and not down, because otherwise your eyes are going to look, you know, pointing down. So that's one eye all done. I'm going to finish off the other eye and be back. Okay, now I'm all done with my eye makeup. I absolutely love how it turned out. It's a very nice matte eyeshadow look. I think I'm so happy how it's looking. But before I forget, let's put on some mascara. So for mascara today, I'm going to be using the Legendary Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. What a difference mascara can make, right? So now my mascara is all done, so I'm going to get back to the face. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and just you know, brighten my face a little bit again. But since we used powder, I'm going to be using powder itself. I'm going to be correcting this eyeshadow a little bit. I like how my face is not mattified, but that to bring back that sheen, I'm going to be using a cream blush. I'm using this one from Fenty Beauty cream blush in the shade Summertime Wine. Use a brush like that and just add that in. adds a very nice glow and sheen to the skin, which is what I'm looking for. I wish I had a cream bronzer, but I don't, but because I wanted the face to have a little bit more sheen, so I'm going to be using my usual Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm going to be using very less amount, just buffing that in. Now since we've added no shimmer on the eyes or anywhere else, I'm going to be highlighting, you know, the rest of my face. I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. This is the, what is it called, Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter. Although it's a powder highlighter, it works really well, and it doesn't accentuate my texture. I'm just going to take a powder brush. I'm just going to add that and just sweeping that across my face. So for my lips, I'm going to try a mix of matte and glossy moment. So for that, I've picked out one of my old favorites, Huda Beauty liquid matte lipsticks. Now this is a really pigmented lipstick. I have it in the shade Vixen. It's a very pigmented brown. I'm going to be applying that on the perimeters of my lips. I'm going to be using this almost like a liner. Now I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Demi Matte in the shade Revolutionaire. This is the one that I swatched in my Tory Burch unboxing video. I'll link it up here or here. And I'm going to add that the center. I'm going to blend all of that into my darker lipstick with a lipstick brush. Just gonna add just one dot right in the center. Now the lip color looks nice and gradient. So yeah, that's the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and if you do try out this look, then do tag me on Instagram or comment down below and let me know what other looks you would like to see on my channel and what other products you would like me to review. And do subscribe to my channel. I will be back with another video pretty soon. Bye.